It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. And it's coming up next.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They try to work the screen with Mixon.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. They pick up 17 through the air, and the Jets have a first down. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They will run it over center with Hall. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Rodgers now. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, here's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stroud. That's to the big ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stroud going to set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He runs with it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Mixon. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. Stroud to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Conklin goes in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And Great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Extra point try now for Zerline. His kick is good. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
Well, this play, like this drive, going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3-and-out.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Open man downfield is Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one on court, looking for Woods. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to look deep for Adams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's a short one taken in by Piper. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Give up the middle with Hall. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll try to run it with Hall. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will power his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. On the tight end screen, it's Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Dell motioning over. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his second year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Catch made, that's Woods. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense. First and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame. And on first down, they go right back to Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
In what otherwise was a pretty down year for the Jets offensively, Breece Hall was one of the big bright spots. I mean, especially in the passing game. His 76 catches for the second year back, that led all NFL running backs.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And from 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's into the hands of Dell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball.
And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jets have got it. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming in the passing game, looking like they had flipped the field, but then, Greg, the fumble, and the defense comes up with a recovery.
Explosive plays. That's what this offense has been talking about. This is what they've been preaching. But at the end, Mike, you have to protect the...
And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 7. The master of play action, Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big, big gain for the Jets there. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. 33 yards. A first down throw from Rodgers. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Conklin goes in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Zerline for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here's Sim. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one